This is WISN 12 News with breaking news.
Shots fired, send everybody. We believe the suspect in the room is firing rounds. We're down the hall, thousands on the other end. We'll take everyone.
As we come on the air tonight, the call for help at a Waukesha hotel after police report shots fired inside. Hours later, the hotel room rescue.
Firefighters using a ladder truck, rescue crews climbing into hotel room windows, people seen crawling on their hands and knees to safety. Then a man in custody walked out the front door with hands behind his back. Tonight, authorities say the scene is clear.
And there are no injuries.
Let's get right out to Waukesha County. This is the Baymont Inn and Suites on Moreland Boulevard and Main in Waukesha. Caroline Reinwald is outside that hotel.
And Caroline, within the last half hour, the deputy police chief told us the suspect and an officer opened fire.
That's right, Joyce and Patrick. And again, police have cleared the area. We do see a few officers here on scene. We've got our cameras pointed to the back of the hotel here, and you can see just behind me one busted out window there on the second floor from earlier in this tactical situation. But we also were hearing what was going on inside and outside with officers as they made their approach. Listen in.
Dispatch has suspect on phone. Copy. If you can give him surrender instructions out the front door to the waiting team. Nothing in his hands.
And the subject is calm with the dispatchers, and he said he's going to be coming out with nothing in his hand. We have an open line right now.
Now, Waukesha police say just before 6 o'clock, they got a call about a man cursing loudly in his hotel room. Before police arrived, sheriff's deputies tried talking to the man, taking the man back to a mental health facility for violating his outpatient conditions. Police say he became uncooperative at that point. Officers say they approached the man's door and heard him yell, "I'm going to kill you," and fire off 2 rounds. Police say one officer shot back, and that's when they called in the other departments surrounding the hotel. We saw tactical units move in with drones flying overhead, evacuating hotel guests at one point. Firefighters rescued 2 people through a second-story window and then loaded everyone into buses outside. Then eventually, at about 8:30, police escorting the man out shirtless and into an ambulance. I talked to witnesses who were nearby.
I was leaving work, and I see about 3 or 4 police cars fly by pretty quickly. First thought was police chase. And it's the way I have to come anyway.
It was definitely to the point where everybody needed to be just locked in there to be safe, because kids go there, way many kids go in there.
The police say once they started talking with the man, Joyce, the 44-year-old man, he did agree to come out peacefully. No one was injured in this incident.
Caroline Reinwald reporting live. Thank you, Caroline. Police pierced a hotel window before making an arrest tonight.
Matt Salemi now with the exclusive view from News Chopper 12.
Just after 8:30, we saw them raise the battering ram and kind of poke out that second-story window. You can see the drapes hanging off the end of the battering ram as they kind of pull it back. You can see the screen hanging there as well, the frame of the screen and the window hanging there. Sent a drone in to make sure there was no surprises on the other side of the door. Now, this would be exactly across the hall from where we saw them raise the ladder a little earlier and rescue 2 people from the room that was directly across the hall. But as you can see now, it looks like the tactical officers are exiting the building. It looks like they have had a chance. Nobody in a defensive position at this point. So again, it looks like they have cleared the room at least from where this whole incident took place. Above the Baymont Inn and Suites in the city of Waukesha, Matt Salemi, WISN 12 News.
Our Derek Rose is also live at the hotel tonight.
And Derek, you talked to a hotel guest evacuated from his room.
Yeah, Patrick, that hotel guest, Greg O'Leary, and his wife were actually visiting from California, had just gotten back to the hotel from the art museum, eating dinner in their hotel room when everything unfolded. Police and SWAT swarming the parking lot here at the hotel. That couple barricaded themselves inside their room. While that was going on, they were waiting mostly in silence. At the same time, police and SWAT were rescuing hotel guests, as we've seen, using a ladder to get guests from the second floor out safely. Eventually, police got to O'Leary and his wife on the first floor.
One officer escorted us, fully SWAT on, long rifles to the bus, but the entire lobby and the corridors within the floor we were in are just packed with blue uniforms and SWAT uniforms.
They were able to get out safely boarding a bus. He called me while they were waiting, initially describing the hotel, at least from where they were, as eerily quiet, on top of not hearing any word from hotel management or law enforcement early on.
I don't know where anybody is. We've got our door barricaded, and I've got the window ready to get out of. We're on the ground floor, or we'll hide in the bathroom if we hear shooting.
Greg O'Leary and his wife are safe tonight, back in their hotel room. Patrick and Joyce with quite a story to share when they get back to California. Derek Rose reporting live in Waukesha tonight.
Recapping tonight's breaking news, Waukesha police say they exchanged shots with a man inside the Baymont Inn and Suites this evening. Police evacuated the hotel using their ladders to rescue some guests through windows. After a more than 2-hour standoff tonight, police arrested a 44-year-old man. Police telling 12 News this evening they went to the hotel to take the man to a mental health facility. No one was hurt. No word yet on charges.
We first alerted tonight's breaking news in the 12 News app. That's where we'll be posting updates to this story as we get them. Now to the Packers picks on day 2 of the NFL draft.
12 Sports' Stephen Watson is live at Lambeau Field tonight. Stephen, Aaron Rodgers finally receiving his receiver.
Yeah, it's been 20 years since the Packers drafted a receiver in the first round. That streak remains intact, but tonight they trade up to number 34 to draft the highest drafted Packers receiver since Javon Walker in 2002. Now, the Packers traded both of their second-round picks to move up to number 34 and select Christian Watson, receiver out of North Dakota State. With the 92nd pick in the third round, the Packers chose offensive lineman Sean Ryan from UCLA. Here's the moment Watson found out he was a Packer.
The Green Bay Packers select Christian Watson.
What a special moment for him and his family, and a special story of perseverance for Christian. He had just one scholarship offer coming out of high school, and now he's a second-round pick in the NFL. Size and speed describe him best. 6'5" with a 4.36 40-yard dash. He will be a deep threat for Aaron Rodgers. They haven't spoken yet, so from one Watson to another, I asked what Christian would say to Aaron.
When you get that opportunity to talk to Aaron Rodgers, what will you say to him?
I'm ready to work. I'm ready to learn. And I'm ready to get after it. You know, I know he's going to be tough on me, and that's exactly what I want. I want someone who's going to continue to push me to be the best possible player that I can be. And I know that, you know, with him being one of the greatest, that, you know, he's gonna get everything out of me. So shoot, I'm gonna tell him I'm ready to work, and shoot, I'm ready to go.
And Christian's father, Tim, telling reporters that the first person to text his son was Aaron Rodgers. And speaking of Tim Watson, he was drafted by the Packers in the 6th round in 1993. So a special moment for them to share. And as you saw in that video, something special they were able to witness on camera together. Joyce?
Never get tired of seeing those family celebrations. Thank you, Stephen. And you can track and read all about the Packers picks on the 12 News app. It's free to download. Draft coverage continues tomorrow morning with rounds 4 through 7, and that starts at 11. Then watch a special draft edition of Big 12 Sports Saturday at 6:30 on WISN 12.
More breaking news tonight. This in Kansas, a large tornado seen tearing through the city of Andover just outside of Wichita. You can see debris flying through the air. A drone flying at the same time captured the vortex near the ground. At this hour, there's no word on injuries. Let's get right over to Mark.
Ooh, that video. And Mark, you're tracking some storms for us this weekend.
Same system. Now, I don't think we're going to see scenes like that, thankfully, around here, but we've got severe weather continuing to roll closer to us. There's a small chance we'd see some severe thunderstorms around here late tomorrow afternoon into the evening. Anything we get overnight, if you hear some thunder, it's not going to be severe. And we'll get some pockets where you get some heavier rain. We've got some light rain falling in downtown right now. Temperature's still mild at 53 degrees. We'll drop it back down in the 40s. We'll time out the rain. We'll time out the thunderstorms, but we'll also time out dry weather this weekend coming up in Weather Watch 12.
Tonight, a historic nomination within the Milwaukee Fire Department.
Today, the fire chief, Aaron Lipsky, nominated Sharon Purifoy-Smoots to assistant chief. If confirmed, she'll become the highest-ranking African-American woman in fire service throughout the state.
I am glad that I am first, but I know my first is not going to mean much to me unless I am directly responsible in getting the second and the third and the fourth here. And I know I can only do that with the help of my peers.
Purifoy Smoot started as a firefighter in 2003, most recently serving as the Deputy Chief of Emergency Medical Services. And tonight, health leaders tracking a mysterious illness.
It's already killed a child in Wisconsin.
We don't know what's driving it or where it's coming from. So I think that's the piece that's concerning.
The symptoms to watch for and the common link in all of the cases so far.